Hi, my name is Mandy Bridgeman. I'm here with another wedding DIY activity called Kusudama. It's an origami technique of paper flowers. And I'm bringing this to you. I want to let you know what I'm using, what you can use, and let you know that this is an easier technique. Trust me, I tried some of the hard ones and I just give up. So this origami technique is very easy and it looks beautiful when it's done. So you want to start out with a square piece of paper. I'm using books, as you can see. This is not square, this is very rectangle. It's also too large. You want to use a piece of paper around 5 by 5, 6 by 6. You can experiment with how big you want these to be. They can be big or small, it's up to you. So I'm going to cut my piece of paper in half, just to make it a little bit smaller. And the first thing you want to do, this is not a perfect square. How do you make a perfect square? Well, you match up the two edges into triangles, matching triangles, such as this. So you're going to pull this side up from the bottom, cross it across, and make sure that the edge is even. And then what you're going to do is cut off this excess right here. This will work with any size paper. You're never going to have perfect. I would suggest getting out a ruler, but I'm too lazy for that, so I'm going to do it this way. So you're going to have a triangle when you're done. If you don't have a triangle, if you got the origami paper, good for you, but I didn't. So you're going to have a square, you're going to fold it up into a triangle. So that's corner to corner. Now once you have your triangle, you're ready to start making your flower. The first thing you're going to do, it's kind of like those notes that you made in middle school or high school. You're going to fold up one of the edges like this. So it'll be a triangle. Then you're going to take the other side and match it. Now the important thing, if you want petals that look the same, you're going to have to make sure that they're even whenever you are making your square. So it'll look like this. It'll be in a square shape. Okay, so the next step is unfold your triangle like this, and you're going to have two creases, one here and one here. You're going to take the one triangle on the right, fold it up to match the crease like this. And then you're going to take the other side and match the crease here, like this. So it's going to look like so. Now, the next step I suggest, if we consider this the base, I would hold this down to your tabletop. So make sure you have kind of a firm tabletop. Otherwise, it can kind of come apart. You'll find that out as you go along and practice. So you're going to take the little flap that you just made, and you're going to put your finger and slide it into the flap that you made, and press your thumb down along that ridge, like so. If this is blocking. You're going to do that on the other side as well. So your final product will look like that. I shouldn't say final, but your product will look like that. So then you're going to want to take these little corners, see how they kind of stick over the top of the triangle, and you're going to you're going to fold them down on the front side so that they line up with the edge of the triangle. If you ever wonder what that little clicking noise is, that would be my dog walking around while I'm doing my video. I'm sure you'll hear her in a lot of different videos, but I'll invite her on as well. Like so. Then you're going to want to take these sides that you folded and fold them up so it hits that original crease that you made. Now, you're welcome to use Elmer's glue, however, I find that the Elmer's glue takes too long for me to dry and I'm very impatient. So what you're going to use, if you want, is a glue gun. Now make sure it's very hot. Make sure you don't burn yourself. So you're going to take your glue gun. Excuse mine, it's covered in glue, which you'll probably have after a few of these projects. And you're going to fold the two edges that you just created together, and it'll make a little seal. And then you want to push the edge out once that's glued shut. And it'll look like this. And this is one individual petal. For each flower you make, you're going to make 6 of these, which I'll show you coming up how to finish your flower. So once you have 6 petals, you're ready to make your flower. Now the trick is to always connect them so they're facing the same direction. And they want to be slightly askew. So you're going to glue always along the side. Now you're going to be gluing each petal to the other petal, so it doesn't matter which side you start with. So you use one, apply a little glue to the outside. It's very important to line up the triangles at the end so they come out to be the same size. And you can hold the glue inside to make sure that they're pressed really good together. So see how it looks like a little triangle? And this is all connected in between as well. So you're going to add a little bit more glue on the next one. Make sure they're all going in the same direction. Make sure to let it dry before you move on. That's what I just did. I rushed it a little bit. Burn my finger. I'll let. So then the last one, you're going to glue on both sides of it to connect the whole circle. That's why I like a glue gun. The bond is a little bit stronger than regular glue, but it's up to you. So there you have it. You have one paper flower.